we're out for another bit of a trip. I'm with Blake, and we're in the West Country, aren't we, mate?
We are.
All right, mate, with the carrot crunchers and the weirdos. We're going for a bit of a coastal camp. Hopefully going to eat some sea bass by the sea. One night stay. See how it goes. We're doing it out and about, down south somewhere, and I'm out with the Blaz. And and yeah, I'm actually lucky to be out with Blake, because he's actually well known in the bushcraft community as whoa. So as I was saying, we just saw some mad looking beetle thing, so stopped to have a look at it. But he's quite well known in the bushcraft community online, and yeah, he's quite an expert. So just take a look at him.
A little.
I mean, what it is Blake likes his creature comforts, don't you, Blake? So, I mean, have you been camping without that pillow at all? No. So yeah, I don't think he's been camping or wanking or anything without that pillow. Well, we've made it to the beach. I think we're just gonna hike down the shoreline to find a spot where we can camp in the woods. At the moment it's just cliff. So basically, if we can find a place we can camp that we can get access to the sea, as well as like slinging a hammock up and stuff, that would be great. If we can't, we'll adapt. I'll check in with you in a bit. Oh man, I don't know what to tell you. Blake didn't make it. There's not much left of him now. It's just this bit of vertebrae. There's a bit down here as well. So that's his pelvis, I think. Yeah, definitely his pelvis. He's a feeble creature. Right then, we're hiking on through some coastal path because we want to try and find somewhere with some good views. Hopefully we can see a sunset, have a fire and chill out. But for now, we're gonna have to trek on. Well, we found a spot, so Blake's just looking further up to see if there's a bit more flat land. If not, it's not that flat around here, so we're going to hike up into the forest a little bit and then come down to that view and have dinner and have a fire later on. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, so there's a little bit of an opening here in the forest. Same thing again, set the hammock up from these two trees. We've just walked about 5 minutes up from that viewpoint I showed you earlier. So let's get started. Just set up and he's on the pop, look.
On the pop, already.
Cleared a bit of the ground. I'm going to carry on clearing it, collect some wood so we can have a fire and cook up some food, and maybe have a coffee as well. So what I've noticed there's a lot of is these. So these are a certain type of fungus. I don't know what they're called, so for now we're going to call them the dead man's ball bag. And essentially what happens is, if you get one that's dry enough, like this one looks pretty dry, right, then it will actually take a spark. And what that means is that if you was out here with nothing, then you could make a fire. I've just grabbed a little bit of dry fern. We're not going to make a fire with it, but I'm just going to show you what you could do. So you get your ferro rod, bang a load of sparks into it. And if you see, that will actually catch. And then what you do, when that's got a big enough ember on it, you plonk that into the middle of your ferns. And you could make fire that way. We've got a load of fancy looking beers. What's this one? Vocation Brewery. What's it say? 6.9. Whoa. Waffle and blueberry. Then we got Pineapple Milkshake IPA. That's like by Black Sheep. Loads of stuff. A double IPA. What we're going to do, Blake?
We're going to drink them all. Well, we're going to try anyway.
Drink them all. He's just couldn't say that fast. We're going to drink them all. We're going to take a trip down to that little viewpoint, sample a couple of them, and we'll get back with you there. And here's that viewpoint. Wicked. What's he doing? Take. What's that face, Blake? Do it again. Yeah. So we're just going to sit here now, have a bit of a beer, chat some shit. There's the cans. Don't worry, Blake's got the beers. We found a log with moss for comfort and dampness of the old butthole. What have we got? It is pineapple milkshake. Oh, I've tried this one before.
What happened?
Yeah.
It's been nice.
But I was banging on about it last week, weren't I? Yeah. See, Black Sheep normally, dead, terrible ales. But this one, it's like milk juice, pineapple juice, and hoppiness juice.
Crack it open.
Oh shit.
What's it got in it? Vanilla, pineapple?
And lactose, it's got lactose in it, which is like milk sugars. Yeah.
Can't say I've tried anything like it.
And the reason I like this one so much is it proper tastes like, I don't know, like if you had chunks of pineapple and poured like double cream over it, but it was still a beer. I think the sun's going down over there though, which is not where our view is.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a turd. But to be honest, these are the risks you take. We almost didn't find a place with a viewpoint for the sea because we kind of just looked on Google Maps last night and said, oh look, foresty bit by the sea.
Yeah.
And that was about as much as we knew.
Hope for the best.
Being from Birmingham, it's like the sea's kind of magnetic. We have to come here. And if we come here, we've got to go in it. Even if we just, you know, just go up to the ball bag and out, because it might be pretty chilly. I don't know what sea it is.
Depends how you feel in the morning.
Yeah, that's suppose.
Feel a little crap, just dunk your head up. It's not bad, no.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. It was massive though. It's over there, it's still over there. because none of this bit matters, like all of this on the camera.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that the camera's there.
Oh, no, yeah. I'm just trying to forget about it.
Because
you're going to edit it anyway.
Yeah. So I watch it and take bits out anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you tell them, like, if there's something, we have a chat.
Yeah.
And then if there's something they need to know,
Yeah. Put it in there.
then you just say it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only difference. It's a bit like The Office.
Yeah.
It's a bit like The Office. So like we could be having a chat,
Yeah.
right? And then all of a sudden we could just say something like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? And just look at the camera and be like, and so do they, and then canned laughter.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have some kind of to it.
I mean, I don't need to explain to you lot how, like, you know, a video works. It's just the first time Blake's been on a video. And you know, his mum's excited about it. I've got 2 subscribers at the moment. One of them's his mum. So yeah, I know you're watching, Lorraine.
I'm trying to get my dad subscribed next. Dad, hit the sub.
Yeah, there's that fucking massive thing. It's absolutely mad, isn't it?
That thing earlier.
It is, no, that's what it is, isn't it? What do you mean, what?
The bird.
Oh, the bird earlier.
Yeah.
there was like a buzzard or something flying over, but it wasn't making the buzzard noise. It was just going like, and we looked up, and it was like carrying a rabbit, but the rabbit was fucking still alive, like screeching. The buzzard gave no fucks, man. No. Don't worry about that. We'll cut that bit out because, you know, Blake's got better things to look at than this view, which is his phone screen. You know, you can take the boy out the city, but you can't take the city out the boy.
You just want fucking pictures, man.
One of the other lads that comes camping with us is doing his head in because he knows we're out and he's working, and he keeps asking to send pictures, but he doesn't know that the channel's up and running now, so he'll get to watch this whole video. So Brad, I know you're watching, yeah? Enjoy your work, and
don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It's actually really nice.
I told you, banging. Milky pineapples, yeah?
Yeah, that's what it tastes like, can it?
Milky pineapples. Everybody loves a pair of milky pineapples. Show. A pair of milky pineapples, cheers.
Cheers.
Sound. So I've just got some new potatoes. Some garlic. Peel that down. If you crush it a bit,
The garlic.
yeah, it peels easier. 3 cloves of garlic in with the potatoes. Lid on. So, we've got the fire going now. And this one is one that Blake got.
Yeasty Boys, I think it's called.
Yeasty Boys. Oh, it's a collaboration between Yeasty Boys and Vocation Brewery. A waffle and blueberry breakfast stout. Did you just look at the picture and grab it?
Oh, nice. You never know. Oh, God, look at that.
Oh, mate.
What?
Smells like blueberries.
What is it?
Isn't it?
Is that a good one, bad thing,
You never know, do you? Oh, look at it. foam's kind of blueberry coloured, isn't it? Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. That's unreal.
That's nice, isn't it? That is nice. I was not
What
expecting
the
that.
hell? What the hell?
I wasn't expecting that.
Pure cinnamon and blueberry. No waffle. Cinnamon blueberry ale. Well, it's a stout, isn't it? It's dark. And you can't even tell that it's like, what is it meant to be? What percent is it meant to be?
6.9%.
7% basically. And it's going down like a Guinness.
Can actually taste like it as well.
Just gotta go and stoke the fire. I'll leave you lot with in the good hands of Frodo Baggins.
I'd kind of want to try it with waffles and blueberry now, like as breakfast. Try it with a breakfast.
I think it's like a. I think that is a like a classic American breakfast.
Do you reckon the Americans would drink this?
Nah. Like a stout? What's a stout? I can't drink. Is that like my great grandfather's Irish? Do you know him?
Budweiser do a flavour of that?
Yeah. So yeah, an American breakfast flavoured ale. And I don't think the Yanks are into stouts, to be honest.
I don't think they are.
It's more of like you drink a stout on like the gloomiest day ever, and it warms your soul a bit, doesn't it? It's like a Guinness is a winter drink, really. You don't go to the beach and think, ooh.
What kind of Guinness?
What have you got to say to all the haters out there that say you're not a professional woodsman?
I'll do my best, the cat. I was going to drop a punchline in, like, I would like to see you do better, but not would.
Oh. See, I don't know, because wood can go both ways, can't it? Like, I mean, you're making a pun on woodsman and saying wood, but, you know, anyone puts wood in a pun, it's usually talking about boners. Yeah. Well, to be fair, at the moment we are really far, like in the southwest, like right down where it's okay for your uncle to be your dad. And the beach actually behind us is known by the local people. It's like, how can I describe it?
Incest beach.
Well, they described it as a family-friendly nudist beach, which only means one thing, really, doesn't it? It means that anything's fair game. Like, if you were my brother, it'd be trouble right now, wouldn't it? If Blake was my brother and we got this hammock out, because they are weird, I'd be like, you alright, Blake?
Alright, brother.
But yeah, so we're on a famous incest beach. No, we're not. And we're not brothers either.
But if you are walking along the beach and you see any little three-headed kids walking along,
3 actual heads or 3?
Eva. Eva. What one do you prefer? This one on the
That
first
one?
It's nonsense.
That one, which is pissing me off because I was banging on about.
You chose this one though, didn't you? You chose both of them?
Well, no,
Really?
we was in the shop and I twisted your arm a bit.
Yeah.
But still, it's not the point because I've been banging on about that pineapple milkshake IPA for so long, and it is amazing.
I think this might just top it.
But that's unreal, like, and it's not. Like I don't.
It shouldn't taste that good, should it?
Nah, that's just what I'm saying. Not as a beer. Like no one tried a beer for the first time. Like say you're freshly, we'll say 18. You're freshly 18 or whatever age you chose to try beer. Right. And no one tried it and went, Nice! Did they? Because they didn't, did they? Well, I know I did it. Did you?
No,
No. So the first time you try a beer, it's usually like, and then you go back to like Pepsi Max or whatever you were drinking before. But like, I don't know, man. As a beer, it shouldn't taste this nice. That's basically what we're saying.
What do you reckon happened in Brad's case then? What do you reckon he tried beer for the first time? When?
I think Brad was the first person. He just sort of took to drinking like his reaction to beer was like, at the age of God knows whatever. So yeah, there's a problem there that neither of us are going to address. I mean, we like drinking, so
Just don't overdo it. Just don't overdo it and drink plenty of water, because that is your best friend at times. When you feel really drunk. There's ways to
bring plenty of water.
drink plenty of water.
Drink plenty of water, yeah, right. The thing is, we've genuinely bought less water than we have beer. How much water do you think we'll need? 1.5 litres. How many beers? At least 8 pints. He's on the phone again. It's because Brad, what's he saying? You camping on the beach? Show me some pics. Oh mate, yeah look. This is, yeah. What you got to say to Brad, Blake?
Yeah, wish you was here.
Have a look at that, Brad. Sun's over there. Bouncing off those cliffs.
Over there.
What? Brad's where?
Somewhere over there.
Brad's somewhere, yeah.
Far inland.
Far inland.
Far inland. The rock is literally just here, you know.
What's he doing? The man pube himself. Hello, mate.
Hello, you alright?
What are you looking at?
Just the sunset. And the ocean.
That looks stunning. What's your thoughts so far, mate?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
Top notch. Can't complain. No boat swim.
There's like one ship. Come out to watch the sunset at the viewpoint, at the viewing log. Viewing log?
The viewing log.
Viewing log. And 7.5%. That's how a beer should taste, isn't it?
Yeah, that's more top on the taste. It doesn't taste like a beer 7.4 though.
You don't think?
I don't know. It tastes too nice. 7.4 usually the beer big.
Something tells me that these beers are just going to start tasting better and better as we go on. Because the more drunk we get, the less critical we're going to be of them. Just going to be like, hey, bloody brilliant that, I tell you. Whoa. We'll give you a tour around Blake's tent when we get back. The smallest, darkest, coffin-like tent. Perfect. He gets up to loads in that tent. All sorts. Don't you?
You don't want to know.
Last time we went camping, I caught him. What was you doing? Remember when you was braiding your armpit hair?
Yeah.
In there.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
Looks like proper piece, like.
You're dehydrated, concentrated piece. That's what they'll look like in the morning.
Definitely.
Well, especially after that blueberry one as well. How dark that one was.
Looks like Donald Trump's arse hair.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mega yellow. Coastal sunset achieved. Right, it's getting a bit dark now, but the potatoes are pretty much done, steamed in the pan. Put them on the edge of the fire with low heat. 2 sea bass, freshly caught from Morrison's. All sorted and gutted. What we need to do is get out the garlic. Chop up 2 cloves of garlic. Fill the fish with garlic. Chicken and steak seasoning, it goes on everything. Just trust me on this one. So what you do, Blake, come out, I'll hold the fish open. So, what you end up with, 2 prepped and seasoned sea bass, cooking on the coals with some garlic new potatoes. Perfect. Well, now that the fish is cooked,
Alright, just in time for the stone
we've got the sea bass, garlic potatoes. What do you think? Perfect. Well, we set ourselves a task to go and eat sea bass by the sea. What a camping meal, isn't it?
Proper hearty meal.
Tastes amazing. What about that chicken and steak seasoning?
Yeah, it works, doesn't it?
Yeah, man, with everything.
On everything.
Right, both of our brains are a bit melted by now, so you're gonna dunk your tea bag.
Maybe, depending on how hungover I am. I'm gonna have to get drunk and I'm really fucking drunk.
I think we're gonna hit the hay and get back with you in the morning for a hopeful dunk in the sea. What do you reckon?
Oh please, bring it on.
Well, morning. Just woke up, it's about 5:30. The hammock was bliss. Slept under the canopy, no tarp. Now I'm gonna get up and there's the hammock. Wake up and see what he's doing. Blake,
Yeah.
what are you saying? What do you get up to inside there? I don't know. What's he doing?
Hi. Hello.
I've been trying to wake Blake up. It's a nightmare. Just to go and see the sunrise, which I think has probably already happened now. I'll show you Blake's tent. Let's have a look at Blake's tent. If you have a look there.
Step into my humble about it.
Yeah. What brand is it? It's the Pleasure Coffin 5000.
Perfect.
It's just jet black in there, really small, and Blake seems to love it. Out of 10, Blake, what are you saying about the Pleasure Coffin?
The 10.
What do you think, Blake?
No. Peaceful at the moment.
Is it breakfast brandy worthy?
Oh, definitely. Might have to pour myself one.
Here he goes. Oh, I buzzed. Yeah, mate, that was mad. I don't know if I got it on camera. Buzzard just flew out of the trees. Can you hear it screeching?
Yeah.
That was mental. Literally, we scared it out of the tree. And into the valley. No way. In the light?
Yeah.
Well, probably not high up like this.
Get that down.
Look at that, look. Breakfast brandy. Seeing off the rest of the breakfast brandy.
Do is to get a bottle of Anchor Steam Beer, quickly drink that, get a bottle of Martell.
Bob's your uncle. No one knows.
No one knows that you're drinking brandy. Did you think you're drinking beer? It's just a nice bottle to drink out of.
Well, because it's glass.
Yeah. Can of Coke.
It saves you having to bring in, like, something to drink a brandy and Coke out of.
Buying 12 little plastic cups for £1 and only using one.
Well, that's it. Leave no trace. Blake's just finishing off. Packing up. And we're out of here. The moment of truth. Blake, will you? I'm going to attempt to blow the hangover out. Mate, he's a walking sleeve, look at him. The walking brandy advertisement, look at that. Wow.
so high. There goes the same, there goes the same. I think it's all angels just walk by. There goes the same from my soul. There goes the same, there goes the same.
Just wakes you up for the long drive home, doesn't it? That's what it does. Whew. Well, that's it from us. If you like what you saw, I don't know, drop a comment on it, like something, or subscribe if you wanna. And we'll see you in the next one.
See you soon.